What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts, and in today's video I just want to share with you guys how you can become the most successful friend in your friend group, how you can build massive success when you're young, make a crap ton of money when you're young, save over hundreds of thousands of dollars at a young age, and more importantly, begin your journey of wealth as a young individual. Now, the reason I want to flip this camera on today is because it's a pretty big day in my life. Today I closed a deal for $27,000 in our business, and I was just thinking, like, damn, I'm 23 years old, I'm young. There's a point in my life I didn't know how to make money. I didn't know what to do with my life. I was dropping out of college. I was completely lost. Now, fast forward, I just bought my first house and I'm moving in on Monday. Saved over $150,000 in cash. I began in my investing portfolio, which is on my Robinhood. You can check this all out in previous videos where I give you guys actual numbers of what I've done. And I'm just thinking about, I just want to turn this camera on and just document what I've always wanted for myself. And it's exactly what I've manifested. I always wanted to become financially secure. I've always wanted to make a lot of money when I was young. I've always wanted to build businesses and help grow my life and become a really successful individual. Now, I didn't know what to do in life. And I just want to share with you guys that if you are young, you can make a ton of money if you learn the right things. Now, the reason I want to flip this camera on especially is because the reason that you're not where you want to be in life, the reason that you don't feel like you're becoming successful or what you can do to become the most successful friend in your friend group is start developing the skills and habits that it takes to become successful. Now, what I've realized of how I've been able to save this money is that if I want to live, and if you want to live a different life than 99% of your friends and become the most dominant, most successful person in your town, become the most successful person in your family, become that person that everyone looks up to and say, damn, how did he get so lucky? How did he have this most amazing life? Or how did she build this amazing business? If you want to be that person, well, it starts in your youth. Now, I just think that our generation makes the worst decisions with their money. When it comes to our youth, we go through 4 years of college, continual debt, buying a new car, and we just continue to suck ourselves in a hole. And everything that I've done early on or leading up to this point, from starting my first business, I had no money, and just investing in the stock market daily, putting money away, being disciplined, not going onto the bars, saving a ton of money since I got my first job. All these simple steps have allowed me to get to this point where I just feel I'm grateful I got in my life. Or when I was 8, 10, 15 years old, I always wanted to be there in my life. And today I feel like I've achieved it. Now, being 23 years old, this bid that I won, selling over a $27,000 job, tree removal job, I was sitting in a room with 4 older guys. I was up against people that were more skilled probably, that knew more about the tree business than me, that were there in the business a lot longer than me. And I said, damn, why did they decide to go with me? And I realized that confidence, being able to care and learning different skills and learning how to do business other than other people are doing, and more importantly, just being able to communicate is one of the most valuable skills that I've learned in my life. So if I could restart, and if what you're going through right now in life is, if you want to make more money, is just to start learning skills that you cannot learn in college. You have to learn a unique skill. So what I did is, after I dropped out of college, I began to learn how to sell. I began how to start a business. I learned how to work with people. I learned how to solve problems. And then if you're young and you want to start making more money, you don't know where to begin, if you can learn the simple art of sales. I had this conversation with a younger guy. I was like, if you can learn how to sell, if you can knock door to door, selling snow removal, you can sell pest control, you can sell solar, you can sell siding, roofing, anything. If you can learn the skill of sales when you're young, you can make a ton of money. So the first thing you have to do is learn how to make the money. Second thing you need to do is learn how to save, how to live humbly, how to go out there and actually think about your future. And one of the biggest mistakes and things that I see that really irks me and really hurts me financially, just it keeps me up at night, is just thinking about how our generation wastes so much money. For me, one thing that I've always stuck by is that, hey, if I could, 2 options. One option to buy a new pair of shoes, like I could take $500, buy a new pair of shoes, or buy a nice Apple Watch, or buy something that really looks successful to my friends, or take that same $500 and invest it in new equipment, invest it into the stock market, invest it in cryptocurrency, invest it in a savings account, invest it in putting into a real estate portfolio. Option number 2 is every day of the week. It's exactly what I did. And this simple little humble / saving / long-term mindset bone that I've had in my body is something that you must have when you're young. You look up to Elon Musk, you look up to any successful entrepreneurs that you just know, Gary Vee, they say in order to build wealth, you have to put money away from yourself. But one of the biggest misnomers, or one of the biggest flaws that everyone makes, is that we know exactly what we need to do. We need to save every day. We need to invest in it. And everyone says they want to do it. But does anyone actually do it? And when you're young, this is a true test of your discipline. This is a true test of your character. This is a true test of you understanding that, hey, if I do the right shit now, when I'm young, when I'm grinding, when I'm working my face off, I can make this money, I can save this money, I can invest this money, and then one day live humbly. It's almost like a guarantee for you to be wealthy. And I had an older gentleman walk into the business yesterday He just sold his business for over $3 million, a pest control business. And I said, what did you do to become successful? He said, I wake up early, I go to work, I do the same thing over and over and over again. I'm in a very good financial vehicle, which was his business, and I can make a crap ton of money. If you wake up and do that for yourself, you can make a ton of money. And I think that we overcomplicate how to make a ton of money when we're young. If we think long-term horizons, if you literally just wake up every day, work your face off, do the things that other people your age are not doing, sacrifice going to the bars, sacrifice not smoking weed on the weekdays, sacrifice not drinking on the weekdays, sacrifice waking up at 6 a.m. every day, sacrifice going to the gym to improve your mental, physical health, sacrifice all the things that you don't want to give up. You have no excuses on why you're not going to be successful in life. But the problem is we think short term. We think, hey, society tells us to be young, to be dumb, to make the wrong decisions, and I don't want you to be one of them. So I've listened to these traps. I even muted what my parents were saying. Take a break, Peter. Don't work so hard. Go out there and have fun. You're 23 years old. You're 20 years old. Wherever you are. I've heard this for years and years of my life. But if I took their advice, if I went on vacations, if I lived exactly like 99% of my friends that say or look like they're successful, they look like they're crushed it, but they have their mommy and daddy feeding them money every day, where they're having this fantastic lifestyle, yet they have no pride for themselves. They don't look at themselves in the mirror after a long day when you say, damn, Peter, or whatever your name is, I look at yourself in the mirror, yeah, I work my face off, I made money, and I'm building towards my future. And then lastly, guys, it's the little shit, the little things that make the difference. Your ability to communicate, your ability to work on a side hustle, your ability to learn and continue to educate, and your ability to continue to work until you figure out what you're getting into. But that's truthfully what I believe could be the opportunity vehicle for you guys, especially if you're young. And today was a major milestone. This week is huge for me, buying a house, investing, saving money. I've realized, like, I don't want to say it or it's very cocky of me, but I feel like I've always wanted to become this person in myself, and I've become very fruitful financially. I feel very blessed, and I'm more importantly just starting to acquire the skills that I've always wanted to learn. I've always had this vision to become a better version. I've always had this vision to become a better man, a better businessman, a better person to my friends and family, and finally it's all coming together. But guys, it takes sacrifice. It takes working every day. It takes doing things your friends are not doing. It takes putting your money away for yourself. It takes investing, learning in the future, and making the sacrifices now for you to become wealthy. There is a formula. Wealthy people get wealthy for a damn reason, and I want you guys to do it. But I hope this video helps you get ahead of the 8 ball. I hope this video helps you make more money. I hope this video teaches you to be more disciplined, to learn about more skills that you can acquire. And more importantly, I hope this video changes your mindset about how you can actually become successful when you're young, how you can build really substantial wealth when you're young. And don't let that belief shape you. Don't let that belief say, hey, I can't make a ton of money because I'm young, I'm inexperienced. Go work for someone, learn the skills, work on the weekend, do the things, put the time in. And lastly, the reason I was able to save this money to buy this house, the reason I was able to acquire these skills was just putting in the damn reps every weekend, working, mowing lawns, power washing, knocking on doors, meeting these people in person, face to face. Everything that I've learned was just going out there and just getting my hands dirty, putting in the reps. I didn't learn this in college. I didn't learn it from my parents. I learned it in the real world. The real world taught me the greatest lessons. And you can't acquire these soft skills if you're in a classroom. You can't acquire these soft skills if you're drinking on a Saturday night at a college party. Just you can't. You have to put the freaking work in. And I hope this video just gives you guys a little bit of clarity on who you want to be. Helps you look into yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm proud of myself. I'd say I have these great ambitions for myself, because there's a lot of people that are my age that have the same ambitions. They talk about it. They post on social media. They tell me, hey, Peter, I'm going to be in LA. I'm going to crush these goals. I'm going to make all this money. But why aren't you doing it now? It takes action. It takes you going out there and start believing in yourself now. And more importantly, you putting that weight under the bar and start pushing that shit to get stronger muscles. It's just about repetition, your reputation, more importantly, and more importantly, developing skills, confidence, humbleness, your ability to communicate, your ability to sell, and just going out there and being able to just provide a great service and crushing and making money. Love you guys. I hope this video just gave you a little bit of context. But I'm a little tired after a long day, but I hope this video just gave you a little bit of love. If you've not yet subscribed, followed, hit me up. More videos to come. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. I'll give you guys a quick house tour on Monday or Tuesday. Take care.